Cave spiders have two major challenges. One is they are small, can fit through some rather small cracks. So therefore, this is going to be these. What we're going to give them is only half a block there. Now that may keep out a baby zombie, but a cave spider can even get through that if they have their mind to it. So we're also going to make trapdoors. Actually, trapdoors is a traditional thing to use. I may be using stairs instead. I did some experiments with stairs, and actually I think the stairs, I think I like stairs better now that I think of it. So I will get some stairs and have that ready. And what I want to do is to have stairs right, I believe. Oops, no, not like that. I got to do it upside down like. Obviously I need to go down one more level. The idea of the stairs is to give too small space for the cave spiders to fit through, but where I could put my sword. Now over here, I have another thing I need to take care of, and that is how to collect the loot. That was one of the problems that I had in attempting the original design is I wasn't able to get the loot, at least the way I did it. So therefore, what I'm doing is not quite that way. Put it on the side. Right, there you go. There, that's how I want it. Good. And I'll be placing a hopper right here. I'll take that stair off for the moment, because what I need is a. You'll have to go for a moment also. So I want a hopper right here. This is going to feed the loot area. So therefore this is going to be a water source, because we need only, right, that goes up there, that goes up there. We don't want the spiders to get above there. We don't want to give this, oh that's right, we have a, good, we've got the spiders not able to get past there. We have water coming down here. We'll have stairs right there. And then I have another that had to go there. Another set of stairs right here. No, not that way. This is the part where it gets complicated. Is trying to find the exact configuration of the stairs in order to get. So the idea there is for the XP to flow. Oh no, that's too high. That's not where I wanted the stairs. I wanted the stairs to be right. Yeah. I want the stairs to be right there. So therefore the XP will flow that way. Good. Then I've got what's the ideal, I think, would be put the glass right here so I could see what's going on more easily. But I don't have that with me. I'll have to replace that later perhaps. Right now, I think that's all we need. Well, except for water, unfortunately. That's the... I will need to place a water source right there. And so you see you got the bubbling going up there. That'll keep the cave spiders up in the top section so I could reach them. It'll be flowing down here, so the loot will flow down here. The XP is going to flow down there. And unfortunately, a couple of cave spiders are probably also going to flow down there a little bit. And yeah, that does make things a little bit not perfect there, but from the point, I'm sacrificing a little perfection there for the sake of safety. Now, also put a little fence there, and oh yes, a gate. And I wanted to use a gate because the idea of the fence is to keep me from getting too close to there, because otherwise I'd be tempted to lean in a little bit and the cave spiders come and hit me. But sometimes they're sitting back and I want to be able to get in quickly, smack a couple of them, get back out. So I go in like this, smack a couple in the back, come back out. At least that's the plan. Now, did I get this all right? I think it's time that we check out the water, make sure it goes correctly. Yep, it does. Good. And all the torches that are left are on the granite. At least I hope so. Good. So that means I'll know which stones to remove. So I'll just seal this up. Then I'll remove the granite and I will have a pine leaf poisoner, because I'm sure that's what it's going to turn into, even though I've tried to take precautions to prevent this from happening. That means if I'm going to be taking damage, and I'll switch over to the salmon, because for situations like this, I find that the salmon is better if I'm going to be taking damage. I find the pumpkin pie is better otherwise. There you go. Nice and sealed. So now I need to go to each of the granite blocks. Now hopefully the torches and the like will go into here. Yes, they do. So since the torches go into there, I won't be losing anything. So it also is not only a mechanism for pulling down spiders, but also a collection mechanism for my lighting system. I hear cave spiders, so that means I at least got the place dark enough for them to spawn, which I suppose is good news. Now, did I bring a sword? I do, but it's just an ordinary iron sword. No bane of arthropods or anything like that. Because one of the reasons I'm doing this is to get the levels I need in order to do this. And so the spiders are all down there. Okay, that means I put this on the wrong side. Well, let's see how fast I could do this without getting poisoned. Right. I left an extra hole there, did I? They're all stuck there. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. I obviously did something drastically wrong, and now I gotta figure out what that is. I figured out what was wrong. I did the biggest thing that you could do wrong in this particular farm, and that is to overcomplicate it. That's because I tried digging down an extra level for the corner. No, you don't do that. That is the worst thing you can do. And so therefore, I'm going to have to try to... Well, that'll be dangerous to do it that way. That's why I have magnet blocks here, just in case I needed to do that. And they'll be my lighting system. And with the torch right next to it, it should have the same glowing abilities as a torch, though it'll be a bit dangerous to be around the stuff. But after making a mistake like that, I'm not in a position to ask for ideal results. Now this is what we wanted. I replaced those 3 blocks there. I'll put another block of soul sand. This is where we'll put our water source, right here. And in those 2 locations, we'll put the fences. So therefore everything is up 1 higher than it was before. And now is that going to make things better or worse? I may have to put in another hopper here to equalize that, because I'm not... I have to decide what I'm going to do about that in the end. Whether I'm going to have to add another hopper there, whether I raise the chest, or whether it works better this way or worse or whatever. That's going to be a little bit of an experiment. Let's add the water back in. Add some stairs. Now, this chest is at the level it was before. Let's take all that out. And dump some of this stuff into here. That way we can see how we do once that is all taken care of. And I think all that's left to do is to knock out the lights and see how this works. There is currently 1 dark spot, so I can at least check how this works. And something is still getting stuck. So perhaps my not knocking out the lights yet was a good idea. What did I do wrong this time? They're getting stuck. Oh! That's because I put the killing location at the wrong point. That's where I need to put the stairs. Okay! That looks better. Okay, that is much better. I should now put my gate down, since that's going to tell me where to stand. The idea there is if I stand here, the spider shouldn't be able to hit me. The word should, of course, is the key word there. Just because they shouldn't be able to hit me doesn't mean that they won't. Now, unfortunately, getting them in one shot will be tough. Now, you see the experience is floating down there, but if I come over here, it should float down to me. And I got 2 string out of that. So it looks like it's working better now. Now, I can really knock out the lights, because I didn't bother knocking out all the lights until I did that little test there. Now I should be able to give it a proper test. I emptied out the chest over here. I've got all the lights out. Maybe I should take out a couple of extra lights that are on the side. These may also be... I am, of course, going to have to make sure that there are no spawnable locations here. I'll have to take care of that at some point. See what we have here. Well, I just want to make sure that I got enough light for here, but not enough to go and affect that location. Okay, good. Now I think every place is non-spawnable. I'll probably put in slabs here later on in order to keep that from being a problem. Now, I will need a better sword, but I was waiting until I can get some enchantments in light before starting to make some diamond gear. I figure this spider farm will help me to get some of them. They're not all going into the chest. I see some of them are getting stuck up there. I'll have to keep that in mind. That's probably a consequence of my having the chest one lower than it really should be. I just decided to keep it that way to experiment to see if it were better or not. I have a feeling that some of the items are also not getting into ideal locations. The experience comes and floats to me. And I have a feeling I'm going to lose a lot of items. It's not going to be a super efficient farm from the point of view of materials. Which means that I'll probably also create an AFK type one over there at the other spawner. If I'm get items. Because I could easily safely make an item farm in there. Yeah, this is very inefficient here. I might have to redo that in there because I haven't caught a single thing. Of course, 1.13 may mean to just... Yeah, I am going to have to raise it. Or actually, not. I don't necessarily have to raise it. I think I just have to add an extra hopper, and I think that'll take care of that. So I will make that adjustment and do a real test. First, I'm going to have to kill a few spires in order to clear out the area. I had assumed that putting in the hopper was going to be a big, complicated mess, but actually it just plopped right in place. Good. Now let me empty out what here. I did get some string here in the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that now completely clear. And I'm going to... Well, I was going to say I was going to spend some time doing this, but I see that this iron sword is not going to last very long. I have emptied out the chest. I've made a new iron sword. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill spiders until I destroy this sword. Now, an unenchanted iron sword is not going to be the most efficient item in here. I figure that once I get a proper diamond sword with a good level of Bane of Arthropods on it, then I'll be able to knock out all of these spiders more quickly and be able to get XP at a nice efficient rate. But right now, this is going to take a while. My sword has disappeared now, so now we could check our stats. I did get hit once. It was one of those times when I had the gate open, so as long as the gate is closed, it is safe. But occasionally you have a spider you try to run in and get, and if you miscalculate, you might get hit there. As for XP, I managed to repair my pick up to full, and I gained 2 levels. Since that was 20 to 22, that has been on there. Got a cave spider head. Almost 2 stacks worth of string. Now, I did also have 1 string that fell upon one of the stairs that I picked up during the time. I also had 1 spider eye this way. So half a stack of spider eyes and 2 stacks of string and a cave spider head. I think that's a decent haul considering that the entire purpose of this farm was for the XP. So I think this is a winner in my book. I just need a better sword. and I'll be able to cut through these things more efficiently, and perhaps with less chance of getting hit when I do have to go in on occasion, because I could one-shot them with the proper level of Bane of Arthropods. I think that will be it for today, and I'll see you next time when hopefully I'll be able to start to enchant stuff in the next episode of Welstopia.